Good evening. Here's the news at 9. First, the highlights. Lagos State Government releases 2025 Land Use Charge Bill restates commitments to providing world-class infrastructure for residents. Federal government pledges stable power supply during Ramadan. On the foreign scene, Sudan rebel group moves to set up parallel government for diplomatic leverage, access to arms. And in sports, International Football Association Board approves new rule to curb time wasted by goalkeepers. Now the details. I am John Omoaka. Lagos State Government has released the 2025 Land Use Charge LUC bill, reinforcing its commitment to the continuous provision of world-class infrastructure and services for all residents. According to the Commissioner for Finance, Abayomi Oluyomi, property owners across the state are encouraged to take advantage of the 15% discount on their land use charge by making early payments before the deadline. Oluyomi explains that the land use charge is a crucial revenue source that enables the government to maintain and improve essential public infrastructure, including roads, healthcare facilities, schools, and security enhancements. He emphasized the Governor Sanwo-Olu's vision of building a safe, livable, and globally competitive megacity remains steadfast, noting that the present administration intends to continue to implement policies that drive sustainable development, attract investment, and elevate Lagos to the ranks of the world's most advanced cities. The commissioner urged all property owners to take advantage of the scheme by paying early and playing their part in making Lagos a modern, thriving metropolis. Lagos State Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Benson Awoyinka, has reaffirmed the state government's unwavering commitment to driving growth in the hospitality sector. Speaking at the Institute of Hospitality, UK Nigeria Region's annual general meeting held in Victoria Island, Benson Awoyinka emphasized the importance of strategic collaborations between the government and private sector in positioning Lagos as Africa's premier tourism and hospitality destination. Benson Awoyinka said a thriving hospitality industry is built on strong partnerships, professional excellence, and continuous innovation, stressing that the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is working tirelessly to create an enabling environment through capacity building programs, regulatory reforms, and investments in tourism infrastructure. The commissioner commended the institute's efforts in mentorship and skills development, urging members to continue fostering a culture of excellence. President of the Institute of Hospitality Nigeria, Femi Falebita, in his remarks also called on industry stakeholders to embrace a shared responsibility in advancing the sector. While acknowledging the financial challenges confronting the industry, Falebita remained optimistic about the Institute's ability to attract strategic sponsorships and partnerships that align with its mission. The Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs, LASODA, has commemorated World Wheelchair Day by donating manual wheelchairs to persons with physical disabilities, providing essential mobility aids that enhance their independence. General Manager of LASODA, Adenike Oyetunde Lawal, expressed our gratitude to the Lagos State Ministry of Health for its vital support in making the event possible, emphasizing the importance of collaboration between agencies in improving accessibility for persons with disabilities. Oyetunde Lawal also highlighted the theme for this year, which emphasized the positive impact that wheelchairs have on the lives of users, promoting their independence and integration into society. She urged institutions and property owners to ensure their buildings are wheelchair-friendly, emphasizing that accessibility is a fundamental right for individuals with disabilities. World Wheelchair Day, celebrated globally on the 1st of March, serves as a reminder of the importance of mobility aids in enhancing the lives of people with disabilities and promoting their inclusion in society. The Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, Anambra State Command, has expressed its readiness to partner with the Nigeria Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG, towards finding lasting solutions to tanker accidents and associated fatalities in the state. Sector Commander Joyce Alexander, who gave the assurance while hosting NUPENG executives, emphasized the importance of collaborative efforts in addressing the pressing issue of tanker accidents. Alexander agreed with the union's point on the necessity of establishing truck parks, citing United Nations road safety regulations. On his part, chairman of the PENG, Izuchukwu Onaka, highlighted the major issue of poor road conditions, which he stated remained the primary cause of tanker accidents. Onaka appealed to the government to prioritize road improvements and requested the FRSC to communicate the need for designated truck parks to enable drivers to rest and avoid night travel. Now to the rest of the stories. The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, has promised that there will be a stable power supply in the holy month of Ramadan. In his message to all Muslims, Adelabu said he was aware of the challenges faced by Nigerians as far as electricity is concerned. He acknowledged that Muslims would need increased energy consumption during the period of fasting, saying the ministry is working hard to ensure that the supply of stable electricity during the month and beyond. The minister, who said the federal government is committed to addressing the issues of grid collapses while improving power infrastructure, urged Muslims to use electricity responsibly and be mindful of energy conservation. The United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, says it remains steadfast in supporting government and communities towards universal health coverage. Chief of the UNICEF Field Office for Southwest Nigeria, Celine Laforcier, stated this at the unveiling of an innovative health insurance for primary school students in Oyo State. Oyo State government, in partnership with UNICEF, enrolled 90 primary schools across 18 local government areas at the flag off of a health insurance initiative targeting 10,000 pupils. Laforcier noted that the launch will give access to affordable, quality health care, a fundamental right for every child.
A focus is the very center, the heart of our mandate, to make sure that the most vulnerable children in Oyo State and throughout Nigeria benefit from a health. So UNICEF plays a key role in ensuring that we support Oyo State with ensuring that we generate demand for this healthcare scheme. As you know, there's very little awareness in the state. The parents do not know sometimes of the value of a healthcare scheme, sometimes the existence of a healthcare scheme. So we are playing a key role in supporting the Oyo State in doing.
Executive Secretary of the Oyo State Health Insurance Agency, Olushola Konde, who flagged up the initiative, explained that the launch of the new scheme adds to a series of innovative healthcare models introduced by the agency. According to him, the agency had implemented several health schemes targeting various groups within the state, including community-based health insurance, pensioners, tertiary students, and even a diaspora initiative. Now to foreign news. A parallel government has been set up by Sudan's Rapid Support Forces, RSF, with the aim to grab diplomatic legitimacy from its army-led rival and ease access to advanced weaponry. The reports say the move could prolong a devastating war in which the paramilitary RSF had recently been losing ground and effectively splinter Africa's third largest country by area. Since conflict between the army and the RSF erupted in April 2023, the army-led government had retained wide international recognition despite being forced by the fighting to move to Port Sudan on the Red Sea. In a bid to challenge that status, the RSF had signed a political charter in Kenya with political parties and armed groups, with the signatories saying a government of peace and unity will be formed within weeks from inside Sudan. Now sports. The International Football Association Board, IFAB, had approved a new law that would tackle goalkeeper time wasting. This new law states that a goalkeeper holding the ball for more than 8 seconds will be punished with a corner for the opposition from this summer. It was unanimously approved by IFAB at its annual jury meeting in Northern Ireland. The new law will be in place at FIFA's Club World Cup, which takes place in the United States from 15th of June to 13th of July. Speaking on the new rule, FIFA Secretary General Matthias Graf said a successful test had been conducted on it, and the referees did not have to signal for a corner often. Also, IFAB voted to continue offside trials in which the attacker will be ruled onside if his torso is level with the second to last defender. And that's our news at 9. Just before we go, spill thrills but kills. Please do not drive beyond specified speed limits. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration provided 450,000 pupils with e-learning devices? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Government has released the 2025 Land Use Charge (LUC) bill in reinforcing its commitment to the continuous provision of world-class infrastructure and services for all residents. The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, has promised that there will be a stable power supply in the holy month of Ramadan. We also told you that a parallel government has been set up by Sudan's Rapid Support Forces, RSF, with the aim to grab diplomatic legitimacy from its army-led rival and ease access to advanced weaponry. And in sports, the International Football Association Board, IFAB, had approved a new law that would tackle goalkeeper wasting time. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Olowoporoku. I am John Omoaka. Thank you very much for listening.